I was on vacation, so I didn't have an opportunity to do this video as the news broke like everybody else did, but I wanted to circle back on it now that I'm back. And I don't want to show the video because I know on certain social media platforms it can and sometimes has been deemed to be a danger to minors and danger to, I know it's weird, but they do label it sometimes. So I'm just going to show you a still photo of the event in question, and we're going to talk about it. By now you've seen this video. This is a video from Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois, where this kid, I don't know how old he was sitting during the national anthem, and this older gentleman who's a veteran took issue with that, approached him, told him to stand, and then hit him in the back of the head, smacked him upside the back of the head. Now, I do understand that since that happened, both of them have discussed the incident, and they both say that they understand each other and this, that, and the other, but that doesn't preclude me from giving my 2 cents. This older gentleman was completely and utterly in the wrong, and this young man was completely and utterly in the wrong for even apologizing to this gentleman for sitting and for standing once getting smacked in the back of the head. If you can't sit during the national anthem, then there is no reason to stand during it. We have freedom in this country, which includes freedom to sit during the national anthem if you want to sit during the national anthem. And for this man to put his hands on this young man during the national anthem makes him completely and utterly in the wrong. As a matter of fact, this guy, this old man, is lucky he still has his fucking teeth. Because this young man would be completely and utterly in the right to defend himself and knock this old man's teeth down his fucking throat. Which is what he should have done, in my opinion. You don't put your hands on somebody else because they're doing something you disagree with. I can find people doing something I disagree with every single day of my life. I could go to the city of Chicago right now and walk down the street and find 24 people doing something that I disagree with. Do I get to lay my hands on them every time I find something like that? No, I don't. And neither do you. That's a really good way to get an old school behind the woodshed ass whooping. And shame on him for standing when this man hit him in the fucking head. He should have turned around, put this fucking punk on his ass, and continued to sit if that's what he wanted to do. It's his prerogative. That's what that fucking anthem stands for. The freedom to live your life the way you want to live your life in the land of the free. If this is what's happening and we're going to submit to assholes like this, then that's not the land of the free. This dude should be having his wife puree his food for him today. Veteran or not, you don't do that shit. Ever. Completely and utterly in the wrong.